Welcome to episode 85 of the Fit Postpartum Mom Podcast. I'm Jena, and today we are diving deep into the book Atomic Habits. We're in chapter 6, and we're going to learn how to design your environment for successful fitness habits. This is a good one. Are you ready to do some decorating and redesigning of your home? Let's learn about how your environment is going to play a massive role in shaping your fitness habits. It's so simple, but we need to actually do this, okay? So we are going to implement some changes today after you learn what we're going to learn about. Are you ready? Let's go. Hey friend, welcome to the Fit Postpartum Mom Podcast, where you will learn how to strengthen your body after pregnancy and finally get rid of the postpartum pooch in less time. Fitness can fit easily into your busy schedule. There's a simple way to navigate your postpartum journey, and I'm here to teach you how to do it without the chaos, overwhelm, and tears. If you are here for a little sweat, a whole lot of sleep, defined, tight, and toned muscles, and to live your life as a mom to the fullest, then you're in the right place. Hi, I'm Dr. Jena, but you can call me Jena, and I'm a physical therapist and a mom of 4 little girls who has cracked the code on how to strengthen your core postpartum in the easiest way possible without the stress, exhaustion, or struggle. I did it, and now I'm here to help you do the same. It's all about progress, not perfection, and I'm here to help walk you through the journey to feeling strong, confident, and energized. That energy comes from within, not your coffee. Let's roll out your yoga mat and hit the floor, girl. It's time to do this. Hey mama, I want to invite you into my course, Postpartum Abs Simplified. This course is all about regaining your strength back after pregnancy, because I know that you once were fit and strong and healthy and feeling amazing in your skin, but ever since having your baby, things have just not felt the same. You are feeling a lot more tired, weak, just low energy, all those things, and you're sick of it and you're ready to finally do something and to get strong again. Well, this course is for you because I always recommend starting with your abs, your core, before you regain your strength anywhere else, because it can be overwhelming to try all the different things from core to cardio to arms, the legs, everything, the back. There's so many body parts, but I always recommend starting with the core and starting really simple. And that's what my Postpartum Abs Simplified is all about. Simple. And if you are ready to finally regain your strength back and your energy, and even better, get your confidence back, I'd love to invite you into my course, Postpartum Abs Simplified. You can just go to livecorestrong.com/PAS and you can join right now. And if you're not ready for a commitment like that, I'd love to invite you over to my free workshop. You can join the free workshop by going to livecorestrong.com/class and you can watch my 45-minute training, Postpartum Abs 101. All right, so we're going to dive into chapter 6 of Atomic Habits, and I love the title. Motivation is often overrated. Environment often matters more. Wow, I'm just shocked because I love motivation, but he's right. Yet again, James Clear is right that the environment is more important than just being motivated. And I love this because changing the environment is pretty easy to do as long as we set aside the time to do it. But let's talk a little bit more about the beginning half of the chapter. And if we don't finish this whole chapter review in this episode, we're going to break this up into 2 different parts, part 1 and part 2, because this is a really good chapter. It's a long one, and I don't want to rush through it. All right, so people often choose products. We're going to talk about some products right now, about shopping and buying things, because we easily grab things at the store because of where they're located in the store. We all know that, right? We grab products because of where they're located. And it's not about the product itself. It's about the location of the product. And in the book, I think he talked about either Pepsi or Coke. Honestly, I don't remember. But one of those companies earns 45% of their profit from those quick grab locations right at checkout. So it's not about where they are on the shelf, like in the back of the store. It's about those sodas being the quick grab that you get when you're about to check out. Those, I forget what they're called, those little stands. But that's where they make 45% of their profit, is because of that location. And the same goes for, really good, high quality, expensive products. Those are the products that are at eye level. And the cheaper, not so good products are low to the ground on the shelf or really high, hard to reach places. So this matters. There's a lot of research behind this. And we need to be strong enough not to grab those things when they're right in front of us, okay? So the environment plays a huge role. And here's another really obvious example about the environment and our choices and our habits. We talked about chocolate chip cookies in a previous episode. You know, we're going through this Atomic Habits book review in the odd episode. So we're going over a lot of this material. So definitely go back and listen to those episodes because you're missing some good stuff if you haven't listened to it. All of this builds upon one another. But we've talked about chocolate chip cookies in the past, and we know that if you're making chocolate chip cookies, they're going to be sitting out on the island ready to grab at any time, right? They're out for display so that your family can grab and eat them. Well, if those chocolate chip cookies were put in a cabinet with the door shut, you wouldn't see them. I bet you anything they're going to go stale in that cabinet because you're going to forget about them. If they're out in the open, you're going to grab it. If they're put away, you're not going to grab it. Simple as that. I always tell my clients and my friends, if you want to change your eating habits, simply don't buy the sugary food. You don't need to have that in your house. You're making the choice to put it in your shopping cart. You're making the choice to check out and buy these items with the sugar. And once it comes into your house, who's going to eat it? You and your family. And so if you don't want to eat unhealthy food, just simply don't put it in your home. Don't put it in that environment where you're going to grab it. And if you really want a treat every so often, please put it super, super high in a container far away where it's really difficult to go get it and you're less likely to go up on a stool and to go digging in the back of the cabinet and to open up the container to get those sugary, unhealthy foods. Okay, well, enough about nutrition, but we are still talking about environment. Okay, so in certain environments, we act a certain way. So for instance, going to the library. We always tend to whisper in a library, right? And if you're going to go to a concert, we're going to be all pumped up, excited, and acting all like hyped up and loud voices and all those things. So in different environments, our bodies act a certain way just by the cue. The cue of walking to the library stimulates our brain to think, I have to be quiet and whisper. And the cue of walking into the concert and all the people being loud tells us it's okay to be loud and having fun. So that's proven. Research has proven that our senses are stimulated by these cues. And we have, 5 senses. We all know we have 5 senses. So in the book, he talks about these 5 senses, but one sense comes out as the winner, as the biggest, most important sense of them all, and it's our vision. I thought it was so interesting. In the book, it says that it is estimated that half of our brain is functioning off our vision. All right, half of the brain resources is using our vision. Isn't that crazy? So our visual cues play a huge role. That's why when we're walking in the grocery store and we're looking around and we're seeing everything, anything that goes into our eyes and we visually take in, it is impacting our decision making. Okay, so it's hard. It's hard to avoid making these decisions when something looks so good to us, right? And it's so easy to just go to our couch and see this warm, cozy couch with a blanket and a pillow and not want to just lie down on it and rest on our couch instead of going to do a workout in the other room. So there are these visual cues that are tempting us and prompting us to do the bad habits. And then there are visual cues that are encouraging us to do the good habits. So we need to really figure out a way to have good visual cues, good environmental cues that are stimulating us to do good habits. Okay, we're going to get really deep into this in the next part of this series. So make sure that you come back next Thursday for a new episode. We're going to do episode 85, part 2, where we are going to talk about how we can make a change with our environment and how we're going to make a change with our environment in our home so we can set up a home gym that is really conducive to creating that healthy fitness habit that you so desire. Okay, so we're going to talk about this really, really go deep into what's the ideal gym for you in your home. Now, if you already belong to a gym, that's awesome because that is setting you up for success right from the get-go. You walk into that gym and you're going to want to work out. I doubt you're going to walk into a gym and then walk right out and be like, I'm too tired. I don't want to do this. Once you're in that gym, you're going to be working out with the group. All right. So if you belong to a gym, kudos to you. Just make sure you get yourself there, right? You need to set up a habit stack where you are going to the gym. And we have other episodes. Look in the show notes for the previous episode that was about habit stacking. But if you do not belong to a home gym, you're going to want to come back for our next episode where we are going to design a home gym in your home that's going to set you up for success. I'm so excited about it. I will see you in the next episode, and remember to always live core strong. Did you learn something amazing today and feel like your mama friends would learn a lot too? You can have a huge impact on their lives and the lives of so many other moms by subscribing and leaving a review on iTunes or Apple Podcasts so the Fit Postpartum Mom message can spread all over the world. New moms don't need to struggle anymore. The answers are all right here waiting for them. So take 30 seconds to share it. Take a screenshot of this podcast, tag me on Instagram, and post it in your stories. But before you go, please head over to Apple Podcasts, subscribe, and leave a 5-star written review so you can help grow the Strong Mom community. I'd love to have you and your mom friends there with me. And as a thank you for being here all the way to the end, I have something special for you. I'm giving you free access to my training on how to safely start postpartum ab exercises in less than 2 minutes a day. Watch right now at www.livecorestrong.com/class. I can't wait to see you next time on the Fit Postpartum Mom podcast.